Richardson Hitchins defeated Jose Zepeda, wide unanimous decision.
Yep.
A lot of fans weren't happy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fans felt like it was a really, really boring fight. Hitchins is somebody I've been really, really high on. I feel like he's the dark horse at 140.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the performance?
The performance was like, it wasn't easy, but it was like done with real pinpoint type accuracy. Like, you know what I mean? He kind of set up everything he wanted to do, racked up the rounds real easy. I had it 11-1. I gave Zepeda the first round, and then that was it. Hitchins kicked it into second gear and just left it there, and then won off of that. But I have a love-hate relationship with that fight, that performance, and you know, him and his mindset. I don't have a love-hate relationship with him. It's not that it's his mind; it's more his mindset. The reason I say that is because even if you do punch hard, even if your opponent punches hard, if you have his timing down one, and then you know defensively he really can't get to you the way he want to, your jab is neutralizing him. When do you kick in third, fourth gear and start beating the shit out of him? You know what I mean? Listen, trust me. I get not being greedy. I get that part. Not being greedy and wanting to get caught in between, because that was the whole thing the commentators kept saying, and that was what he said at the end of the fight. He didn't want to get caught in between the shots. I understand that. But if you have the type of ability that he has, why don't you just, you know what? So I'm gonna say 6th round. He kind of had him tied up by his ankles by the 6th round. Start beating him the fuck up. The reason you beat him the fuck up is because you putting a notice out there to the other fighters. I will do this to you. I will hurt you. Yeah, winning is the objective. I get it. Everybody hooked on winning. Yeah, we want to win. You want to win. Yes. But your stock drops because it was one of those wins where everybody in the fucking crowd was going to sleep. Or everybody at home watching was going to sleep. I like Richardson Hitchins a lot. Richardson Hitchins. I like him a lot. I like his style a lot, but he's not being mean enough. Like it's like, all right, if you watch him fight, if I watch him fight at 140 pounds, it's like, all right, I see what make him difficult, but I will fight him. I'd rather fight him than I'd rather fight, like Matias. The reason I'd rather fight him, he's going to let me breathe at times. He's going to let me pick my spots and let me take my walks, and you know what I mean? I could get to him a little better when it comes to, you know what I mean, like setting up little shit and buying time. He'll allow me to do that. He'll allow me to do that. Matias won't allow you to do that. He's going to pressure you out and try to just beat you the fuck up. And you know you're going to have to really go through it with him. Hitchins, he give you that feel like, all right, I could act like I want to fight, and he going to fall back. He going to give you times to breathe. He could be beating you, and he won't take it out of second or third gear. He won't go no higher than that. And I understand. Listen, man, I'm not saying he's wrong for this. Yeah, get the wins. Rack up the wins so that you can say you're undefeated. Yes, that's cool. But this is the hurt business. You got to put a hurting on motherfuckers, because people don't pay for the win. They pay for the fucking brutality of it. They want to see blood, man. They want to see somebody leave this motherfucker if that's what happened. And I mean, we don't want nobody to die, but that's what motherfuckers is paying for. They want to see an ass whooping. You know what I mean? And it's like, watching them, it's like, I know I'm not about to get that right now. I just got to respect it for what it is. Cool. But when it come pay-per-view time, who gonna want to pay for that shit?
Is that Richardson Hitchins' final level? Is that the only thing that's separating him from being an elite level fighter?
Yeah. That's all he got to do is go in and fuck somebody up. We seen it with Bowser. At least with Bowser, he jumped on the gas a little bit. He started looking like he really was trying to get him out. But then with Jose Zepeda, he had so much respect for Zepeda, you seen it on his face where he was like, all right, not yet. All right, not yet. All right, okay, I can get this. You know what I'm saying? He was thinking all the way through it. And it was like, yo, bro, if you really what you say you are, and I believe that he is, because I think he's real super skillful. I think he's super skillful. But when you that much skillful than another guy, you gotta let it show, not just by winning. Whoop his ass. Because that's what people come for. They want to see a motherfucker get knocked out, knocked around. You know what I mean? Equipment falling off him when you punch it. You know what I'm saying? They want to see you beat the shit out of him. You know what I mean? And no disrespect to Zepeda. Zepeda did what he could, but Zepeda was frustrated by the 4th round because he couldn't get to him. But once you see you got, and then another thing is, I was irritated by watching Zepeda jump in the air, and not one time did my man Hitchins stop and just counter him in between them. Like, that was your knockout shot right there. Every time he jumped in the air with a 1-2 or a 2-1, he was jumping in the air trying to get you. You were supposed to catch him right while he was in the air, knock him out of the air. But, you know what I mean? I'm not mad at him, but it's just like, I'm like, damn, dog, I know you could give me more than that. But the reason it's good that you start letting it out now is because you don't want to wait till it's Devin Haney, Tank Davis, or Shakur, or Regis Prograis, or Teofimo Lopez. You don't want to wait till it's one of those guys and you're going to have to fight fire with fire. Because then you ain't going to be able to pull the trigger. Because you're always trying to outthink somebody. Sometimes you got to let the animal take over. You know what I mean? He got the win. He looked good. Did what he's supposed to do. But it's like, bro, you got to be an animal, bro.